Hey everybody, good morning. Tan is live in the kitchen. Now I was gonna do this video for y'all yesterday, but I wasn't feeling my bestest, so I just did not make it. But today is going down. I have a recipe for green onion scrambled eggs. Now the reason I had that recipe is because Tan grew onions in the garden, y'all. And you know how I like to cook my good. So, what I'm going to do is, I pulled this and I've been having it sitting in some water so it can maintain. I've used some of my green onions already. Low, good. And I have a recipe for that. But today, my recipe is scrambled eggs, green onions, and scrambled eggs. Now, the recipe calls for 3 eggs. I'm going to go ahead and get them. And I've mentioned to y'all before that a recipe is just a guideline for you to cook an item. Now, if you deviate too far from the recipe, you're making your own thing. However, because this is the first time I'm making it, I'm gonna make it very close to what the recipe calls for, and then I'm gonna add the good that I like. How about that? So there is scrambled eggs. We get my eggs in the bowl, because there are other ingredients I have to mix it in the soy sauce, and then once I get them in the pan, I'll chop up my green onions. First, I'm gonna cut my green onions with some scissors, because I don't know where I learned that from, but Ted been liking to cut her good goods with scissors lately. So there, I got my eggs in my bowl. It calls for 2 teaspoons of soy sauce. I got my little trusty dusty teaspoon here, and my soy sauce. Look, there's 1 teaspoon. And there's another teaspoon. So I got that going. Soy sauce. Set that off to the side. While my pan heats up, and I've mentioned to y'all before, this is a new pan. This is a new pan, Tan. Learn to use this new pan. And I'm hoping my eggs don't get stuck here. Get my pan heated up. I'm hoping my eggs don't get stuck here. Normally I use the non-stick pans, but I'm trying something new. So where's my... There we go. I got that on. I'm trying not to let my battery die. The other day I was out with the sister gardener, and I did a video, and my battery died. What about that? Anyway, so what I'm making today is green onion scrambled eggs. And of course, if you haven't, if you haven't, look, got my eggs in the bowl. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix this up. And you know what I'm about to put in there? Onion powder, garlic powder. And I'm not gonna do garlic salt this time. I'm not gonna do the garlic salt this time because I'm not gonna do the garlic salt this time because the soy sauce has a whole lot of salt in it, and I'm not trying to over season. So I got onion powder in there. Get my garlic powder in there. Now, I know what time of the day it is, y'all. Tan knows late in the day, but my favorite meal of the day is breakfast. Any day. Any day, my favorite meal of the day is breakfast. Or like Disco Stew says, brunch. It's not quite breakfast, it's not quite lunch. It's brunch. I would do brunch too. You know, not quite a buffet, but if you give me a spread, a little bit of everything, Tan can find something good to eat. So I'm getting my pan hot. And I already got my ham chopped up. And this looks real simple to me and easy. And I'm happy about that. It's not a really complex recipe, but it's got all the good that I feel like I want to taste for breakfast. So I'm going to go ahead and y'all, I'm going to save this bottom and I'm going to see if I can get it to grow some more. I've watched those videos, the YouTube videos. They say, look, I'm going to cut that off and I'm going to save it. You can buy one something and grow it for every, not buy seeds again. That's what they say, not buy seeds again. I don't know if that's going to be the case with this. And since I'm going to use this whole thing, actually, I'm just going to use the whole thing. I don't have another recipe to use green onions for. But I'm going to go and get these chopped up. Like I said, I have my ham already chopped up to the side. Now, the recipe doesn't call for ham, but Tan wants some meat in her eggs today. And I probably also make a toast or a bagel because this could easily turn into a sandwich. It could be an omelet, but like I said, I'm not certain about this pan yet, so I'm really not trying to have a scrambled omelet. So I'm gonna go with scrambled eggs. I get my onions going. I feel like I want to turn the heat down, and this is what I end up doing, y'all, with this new pan and new stove. Now I heard this bud right here was edible too. I read. Now I pulled this one because it bolted, y'all. I planted onions in my garden from onion bottoms, and that's what this grew of. This was a whole onion. I had a whole bunch of them, and they started sprouting. Hot sauce. Good morning. This was a whole onion, and it started sprouting when I cut it. So I took that piece out and I put it in the ground in my yard, and this is what I have now. Where's my phone doing? Don't be going off on me. Okay. Yeah, so this is what I have today. So I have my I have my green onions laying around. Now the instruction says save some to put on top, but I'm not feeling like garnish. I'm gonna go ahead and get this cooked. Matter of fact, I can go ahead and get my ham in there. Like I said, I cut up my ham earlier just so I can go ahead and get this knocked out. So now I got ham and green onions in my pan. I got those ham and green onions. Let me know what's your favorite meal of the day. Tan likes food, so all times of the day I could be eating, but I love breakfast. I really do. I can't think of anything else that I would add in here. I got my, like I said, the soy sauce has salt in there already, so I'm not going to add any salt. But I did add my onion powder and garlic powder. I'm going to go ahead and get those eggs in there. And I'm a firm believer in leaving no eggs behind. Come on up out of there. There we go. Like I said, I would try an omelet, but I'm really not sure what this pan is gonna do. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna drop this back in that cup. I'm gonna drop back in the cup so it stays hydrated till I get back out and drop it in the yard. What you doing? Okay, it's not sticking. That's good. That's good. It's not sticking. Let me see. Maybe I need to lift y'all. Can y'all see in that pan? Oops, it's not sticking, and I'm happy about that. feel like I got a good temperature. I'm gonna go ahead and let that sit some more. And I might as well go and get my cheese out because I know it's gonna happen. Tan likes cheese on her eggs, and I already have my hot ketchup sitting to the side. That's gonna happen too. Between cheese and ketchup, that's what make an egg good good. And plus this Parmesan cheese that I got, it's real pretty. It's shredded like in strips. Let me step to the yeah, I'm gonna go to the ice box. I'm gonna go to the ice box and get my cheese. Somebody asked me a long time ago, what is an ice box? What are you talking about? Well, back in the day, in the refrigerator, a refrigerator was an ice box. They put a big old block of ice in a wooden chest and it kept the food cold. Now, I don't know the science behind any of the things that have been happening that I really like, but I got me an ice box. One day I'm gonna go collect it and I'm gonna sit it up in my house and I'm gonna remember how we used to destroy it as a kid. My great grandmother had an ice box. And because tan like bread, guess what? About to go and cut that bagel. Cut that bagel and get it all buttered up and toasted. So it can be ready for its close up. Y'all hear my dishwasher talking to me? I'm having a lot of noise going on in the house. A lot of noise in the house and a lot of noise outside. Where is that lid? Oh, I need to stir my egg because, matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off because the instruction says don't let them cook all the way through. And the residual heat in that pan will cook that through. I'm just gonna turn it over. See how I almost let my egg start burning. And that's not what I want at all. I got distracted. That's pretty. Eric Hoffmeister, hello. Welcome to my live. Today I'm making green onion, egg, and ham. I grew the onion in my garden. I grew the onion in my garden from onions that I bought from the store. You know, when you get your onion, it starts growing sometimes. You normally cut that off and throw it away. I cut it and I put it in the ground, and it grew this green onion that I'm using today. And this is the bottom. I'm gonna take it back out to my garden, and I'm gonna plant it again, and see if it will grow some more. And this is just what I'm having today. I also got bagel. About to put my bagel in the air fryer and toast it up real pretty so it'll be ready for its close up when I plate up them eggs. And we gonna taste them. Now the recipe that I used is soy sauce eggs. I put in my eggs I put 2 teaspoons of soy sauce. I put onion powder, garlic powder. And I didn't add any salt this time because the soy sauce is pretty well seasoned. I don't want it too saucy. Um, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get this plated up. And I put ham. And I'm gonna put some cheese on top. But first, I'm gonna try it without the cheese because the recipe didn't call for cheese. I wanna taste it like the recipe suggests. But that cheese going on top for sure. Let's see. I'm gonna get this plated up. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's so pretty. And Tan likes a pretty plate. Let's see. I can sit that right there so y'all can see it. Now, let me grab a fork. I'm gonna grab a fork. And like I said, I'm gonna try it as is. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put the cheese on top. Because I feel like everything is, look, I got some onion. Got some onion in that bite. And grab some ham. And I'm gonna see what this tastes like and let y'all know if y'all need to try it or not. Tastes good. It is mildly seasoned. I taste the onions, but I also taste the soy sauce. Like I said, I didn't put any additional salt in it, which if you do decide to make this, don't put additional salt. You can taste it and put salt on it after you finish, because if you do that, it might be a little bit too salty. Like, this is fine for me. The soy sauce gave it the right amount of seasoning that it needed. And then the onions and the ham, good. But Tan likes cheese, so here you come. Kind of want it to sit just so. Yes. And then that ain't it. That is not all. Give me 1 minute. Put my cheese and my soy sauce away. Give me 1 minute because I want y'all to. Oh, I smell my bread. Oh, where is it? Got my hot sauce, my hot ketchup. Normally I sprinkle some Louisiana hot sauce on my eggs and some hot sauce, but here's what I got today. This is hot habanero Heinz ketchup, and it is hot. Yes, it is, y'all. It is hot. I like it. Have y'all seen that? I bought that from the dollar question mark tree. I only bought the one because I didn't know if I would like it or not. So yeah, I only got the one. I'm kind of regretting it because I probably won't see it again. Y'all know this is gonna get in my belly. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss a minute of what I'm getting up to. And I thank all of y'all for joining me on this live. And this is what Tan is eating today. Good. That onion was straight from my garden. And I cooked this soy sauce egg in my kitchen. It's delicious. All right. Bagels up. Y'all see my bagels? They ready for their close up? I didn't let them get all toasted like I normally do. And that's okay. That's not gonna stop me. Like I said, this is really good. Now I could take these I could take this scrambled egg and put it on that bagel and make a sandwich. I don't have to just eat it like a scrambled egg or egg scramble. I could turn it into a sandwich. It's versatile that way. But My breakfast don't feel right unless I'm putting some ketchup on it. I don't know how y'all feel about ketchup. And we all got our favorite condiment. Mmm. All right, y'all. Look, I done got this cooked off. I done got to taste it. My bagels done made it to the plate. Ready for that close up. Let's see. Let me start give y'all that ASMR crunch. Now, okay, they're good. Mmm. They're good, but they ain't noisy. Mmm. Anyway, y'all, Tan is hungry. I'm gonna get to eating. And then I gotta go take care of some things in my garden because the work never stops. Ooh, and it's about to get hot in Texas. Ooh, y'all, the heat is about to be turned on. Uh, it's been cool here lately because we've been getting rain, but I think that does that old cliche April showers bring May flowers. Well, them April showers about to stop, and we about to get hot and dry. Anyway, y'all, like I said, I'm about to go pick up my tools after I finish my meal and get to work. How y'all like y'all eggs? I'm trying something different because I had something different. I grew that onion in my garden and it bolted, so I pulled it. I got some more out there growing from onion bottoms, and I'm gonna cook them too. Like I said, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And turn on that notification bell so you don't miss a minute of what I'm getting up to. And as always, I thank y'all for watching this edition for Tan in the Kitchen. I'm about to get all this in my belly. Bye, y'all. Oh, I'm gonna get you a close up. Hold up. Hold up. I've been eating, I almost forgot about the close up. These are green onion, soy sauce green onion eggs. I added the ham. The recipe didn't call for it, but Tan likes ham. Also put some cheese on top because Tan likes cheese. And then eggs ain't nothing without some ketchup. And I got hot habanero ketchup from Heinz. And then, cause Tan like bread, I cooked the bagel. I cooked the bagel, and it's ready for its close up. So I've been eating on the plate. I almost forgot to give y'all a close up. Anyway, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and end this live. I thank y'all for joining me. Bye.